I've got a soppy little job here, which, like so many soppy little jobs, is gone a bit more awkward and involved and long-winded than you'd think it should be. This is a fuel injection rail. It's off of a Triumph TR6. No, it's not. It's off of a GT6, which has got a TR6 engine in it. But yeah, the owner decided that he wanted to open up the feed to make sure it's not suffering from fuel starvation. So he took the fitting out of this end and drilled and tapped it next size up. Unfortunately, he tapped it a bit crooked. Well, I suppose he drilled it a bit crooked. Whatever, one way or the other, it's gone a bit wonky. And the fitting on this end was a banjo. So if we screw something in here. Oh, we can see that's yeah, not quite right. So yeah, because that's gone in crooked, the banjo wasn't sealing properly. So at first he thought whether this could be straightened out, and then he decided, well, he could probably do away with the banjo. This still needs to be sorted. It's the thread is a bit nasty. So the plan is to go for the next size up again. Which is going up to a 3/8 BSP thread from this is a quarter. There's another quarter fitting, which is, yeah, wonky. Well, of course, if one was wonky, this one's going to be wonky. Yeah, drill and tap this out to 3/8 BSP. And we have the problem of how to drill a hole square in the end of a fairly longish piece. You know, if we were doing one of these holes, it would just be clamp it in a vise on the mill, and yeah, be fairly easy to keep things square. But on the end, needs a slightly different approach. Right, trying to find the centre of this bar, and this is, I'm just going to measure it. So I've got a 10mm cutter in the chuck. If I zero that, do the same on this side. I am 52 thou bigger one side than the other, so if I move it over 26 thou, sorry for people who think in millimeters, but this is an old machine, all the dials are in inches, so that's what I tend to work with when I'm actually moving stuff on the machine. So half of 52, 26 thou. Which should be there. So let's try this again. Okay, looks like I moved it 23.5 thou. Yeah, so we do need to go over another 3 thou. That's what you get for not having a DRO on your machine and working with old worn out dials. That's pretty damn close, I think. So if we get it the same distance from the end, and then we should have the spindle of the machine lined up with the centre of this bar. Let's do not that it matters on this particularly. It's nice to get it spot on, but it doesn't really need to be. Just close will do. I'm calling that good. So now I want to open this out with a milling cutter to keep the hole straight. I think if I just come down with a drill, it might follow the existing crookedness of the hole. So we'll open it out with successively bigger milling cutters. It would be nice if I had one the right tapping size for 3/8 BSP, which is 15.25 millimeters. I don't have a drill that size. I might have a cutter that's close. We'll have to have a rummage. Right, this cutter is measuring 13.9 millimeters. So that's not quite cleared out the old crooked thread in there. Hopefully by the time we get up to 15.2 we will have got rid of that. And I need to adjust the depth stop on the quill feed. Well, this cutter measures 14.78 millimeters diameter. That's going to get us close, and this is the fitting that's going in there, so we don't have to go too deep with it. Well, I found a 15mm diameter cutter, which is cut slightly oversized. So I'm going to hope that that's a good size for tapping. It's a weeny bit small, but I think that's my best shot. I'll put a little chamfer in here first. Right, the fitting that's going in here is a parallel thread, so I'll be using eventually a parallel thread tap, but there's not much of a lead on this, so I think I shall start things off with a BSPT tap, which is obviously tapered, so we'll make a start with that, I think. Right, let's see if this one will go in. It might. Ooh. It's got rather a long square on the end. Or is it? Oh, that is annoying. This is where I need a tap follower with a centre. That's not going to hold that. Oh, okay. Just try and make sure I get this in square. Okay. That in, so as far as that wants to go. No, we're hitting the angle plate again. I think that's it. It seems like that's down to me. Yep, I think that's it. And that'll have to be put together with some sealant in that thread. There's no sealing surfaces here, and parallel threads won't seal on their own, so a bit of sealant will be required. But that, I think, is another job jobbed.